Hey there friends, hope you're doing well. Today we are updating to 1.4. We get wither skellies, which is the wither, along with carrots and potatoes, which I'm a little more excited for those than I probably should be. Now before we update and actually go and do some exploring, because that is going to be the vast majority of this episode, I wanted to kind of show my very probably bad 3x3 door. Now first off, I never looked up any sort of tutorial for any of this, which I'm pretty sure is obvious, but it works. Okay, not well, but it works. I mean, there's probably 1,000 different ways that you can make this way prettier, but I'm actually kind of happy that I was able to do something. There's going to be a lot of finagling and messing about. I'll be looking at some different videos for how Redstone works in a more detailed fashion. I don't really want to look up a tutorial for the door, because that for me kind of takes away the fun of mucking about. I did look up a tutorial for the 1x1 or the 1x2 door that we built down there. But I definitely want to try and figure this one out on my own, and I'll be watching some Redstone explanation videos to figure out how X, Y, and Z connects together. But I had fun figuring this out. Again, not the prettiest by any stretch, but I just want to show it. And I want to use this in the base a few different times. I have a couple places I want to actually put it through. But there's definitely a way to make this nicer. I feel like hoppers would help, but I'm not sure. Either way. So, let's update to 1.4, because I really would like to get some potatoes and carrots. And also... No, pretty much just potatoes and carrots. Alright, let's go. Alright, we are now in 1.4.7. Now, first thing I want to check out is the fortresses. So I want to see... I'm assuming that the wither skeletons will spawn on ones that have already generated, since it's a fortress. And I'm assuming that it doesn't change if they're not already generated. So let's grab a sword. But also put away our redstone stuff, because I don't want to lose that in the event that I die. Now I'm genuinely curious, do they not spawn on fortresses that were generated before 1.4? Maybe? I'm so confused right now. Huh. Oh, never mind. There's one. I must have really done a good job of lighting up the area. Much better job than I thought I did. Come here, Skelly. I want to play, yay. Hey, friend. Am I about to get my stuff wrecked? My first wither skelly. That was beautiful. Alright. So I answered my own question. Fabulous. Yep, that's a blaze spawner. That I have fully encased, but I haven't done anything with just yet. Alright, well I did what I came in here to do, but now, let us go exploring in the overworld. Because in the nether, this is literally all there was to see. Was that one wither skull. Or skeleton. Hi, friend. Oh, yes! That was beautiful. And 100% planned, I knew that would happen, without a doubt. Or I'm 100% lying. You be the judge. Alright, so now we're going to head to a portal that is a good distance away. And we are going to just move these guys out of the way. Pardon me, good sirs. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to run to probably the desert or the village portal. And just explore from there, because that is a good distance out. And I don't think I explored too much further past them. Or I could be 100% wrong, but I don't really feel like making a new portal. So I will see you when we get to, well, the overworld. Oh, they actually have the directions in 1.4. So west, south, east, north. Okay. That's cool. And the plains. Okay. So we're just gonna head some direction. Hopefully it's not one that I've already explored, but worst case it is. And hopefully find some new areas. I believe that zombies can drop the potatoes and carrots as well. And I'm pretty sure that I found a zombie spawner in my adventures. So worst comes to worst, I can always work on that. And see about getting some zombies to drop me what I need. Although I'm not sure if they... In the newer versions, I know that the potatoes and carrots actually drop from the spawner zombies, but I don't know in the older ones if that is different. So I stumbled upon this circle, more like an oval it looks like, but this could be kind of fun to build something here in the future. That'd be interesting. Still haven't found any sort of village, which in theory would have potatoes and carrots, and I believe beetroot is also available. But I haven't found any yet, so more searching to do. Probably gonna hit the open water and see if I can stumble upon anything there. Since I think boats are still a bit faster right now, even though they're incredibly annoying to control. I also forgot that Witch's Hut are now in the game. So if we can stumble upon one of those, that would definitely be nice. A little project with getting more redstone and all that. Never built an actual witch farm, so it'd be interesting to try some things out. But I've yet to stumble upon one, even though I've ran through a few swamps at the moment. But honestly, I couldn't tell you if they were newly generated or not, so we'll just have to wait and see. Now I went out about 8,000 blocks, and I didn't find a single village, which seems a bit crazy. Now, I'm not sure if that's because I had originally gone out that far and just forgot, or if I'm just very unlucky. So I think in the future what I'm going to do is go into the Nether, and basically each new portal I would do for an update, mark it as 1.5 portal, 1.6 portal, so on and so forth, if I go out adventuring for specific things in an update. But since all I wanted was potatoes and carrots, I do know of a zombie spawner, which is where we're heading to right now. So I want to convert that into a quick farm and see if I can get the potatoes and carrots, because they do drop off the zombies. It's just a very low chance. So hopefully I can get them from that. And I could farm the zombies in the wild, but I don't really want to. So I do have a fun idea for how I would like to farm really any mob in the future. I kind of want to use sticky pistons and slime blocks. I don't have any clue how I'm going to do it, but I have this idea in mind of basically having them land on a sticky piston, or a slime block I guess, and bounce them up to me, and then have them land on a separate block to where I kill them there. Don't know how well it's going to go, or how much pain I'm going to inflict on myself by trying to do that, but I think it'd be kind of cool. Oh, and wood buttons are in the game, and stone buttons only require, well, 1 stone, compared to the 2 that you needed before. And I also found a desert temple along my travels, and I got gold and iron from that. And bats are also new in this update as well. Oh, can trapdoors be put... maybe freeform? No, not yet. I'm waiting for that update, because I really want to use the trapdoors in the Nether. So after probably about an hour or so, I was able to get those potatoes and carrots, which is fantastic, because I've been wanting those for a while. But since I'm here, I wanted to actually craft an anvil. I'm not sure if there's been much change from now to the present with anvils, or if it's basically just the same. I want to get a field of the carrots and potatoes. The only problem I'm seeing right now is that I can put carrots, carrots, potatoes, potatoes, wheat, wheat. But when beetroot comes out, I won't have a spot for the beetroot. So what I may end up doing is extending this by one more platform to make sure I can get beetroot in here. And maybe go through with the actual flooding of this area. Have a little underwater-esque deal. However, the only problem that I would see is I'd have to finagle a new way to get around here, but I don't know. I don't think slabs or stairs are waterlogged until like 1.12. I think that's the problem. So I would either have to change out this entire design and go with something a little different, or just wait until then. So we will see. We will see. But either way, carrots and potatoes, finally. I'm very excited for that. But let's see about the anvil. Because there's a few different picks that I could actually combine right now, which would be quite nice. I think it's 3 on top and that? Yes. Aha. Fantastic. Also, we need to work on a path for this area to come down here and over to here. There's so many little things that I definitely need to work on, but I've been having a bit of fun just messing about. So let's see how this works. Unbreaking, efficiency, fortune. Okay. Nope. 19. Jeez. What if you switch them around? 17. That isn't a huge difference, but whatever. Really? It's too expensive for that? Okay. That's interesting. What if you do just this? Okay, 38. Okay, so sweet. Now that we have that set up, we are go for combining stuff. So I figured with the time that we have left in this video, I wanted to work on this hallway. Since there's actually some new things going on with the blocks, we can kind of finagle a couple things and, well, maybe make it a bit nicer. Now, when I first built this, I don't think the jungle stairs were actually in the game just yet. But I like the jungle wood. But now we have jungle stairs, and I think I like this a lot better. So we'll replace these with the actual stairs, and then work on the roof a little bit. There's a design that I wanted to do for a while, but I couldn't do just due to the fact that, well, I wasn't able to with the current update. So definitely going to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. And a few things that have changed are how the blocks are actually placed. So before, you had to basically be right up against something to actually change the direction. Now they've actually changed that. So it's more if you place it on the side of the block, it goes horizontal. If you place it on the bottom, it goes vertical. It's a very nice change. And I added these spruce logs going across the top, but I think what we'll do is put the entire thing across instead of just having that individual one. I think that'll kind of make it flow a little better. All right, so I definitely like that it's actually completed up to here now. So let's put these going sideways. And then I'll put the redstone in for these 2 lamps in between episodes. Since I've already shown me doing that before, no reason to redo that. The question is, should we keep the jungle stairs all the way through this, or switching them up for like oak? I think oak might be a little better. Only because I haven't really used too much of the oak stairs. So here, let's do this. So obviously I would need to put the pumpkins above this. Actually make it light. that isn't really a huge problem. Now, what if... That looks okay. Little stone brick right there. So let us grab the pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns in this case, and place them above that. That way we can get rid of that pesky shadow. I think so long as the slabs and stairs are exposed to the light, I don't need to put a pumpkin right above them. At least I'm pretty sure that's what we figured out in the main farming area. And I think they fixed the tools needing to actually work on the things they're meant to work on. Because I can't just blast through dirt with an efficiency pickaxe. Which is sad, I was really enjoying that. Alright, so let's hop down. There we go, okay. I think that works. It's not perfect, but I do like it. Alright, cool. So for now, that will be called Dunzo. Put that right there. And we will just close off this little area. Ooh, I like it. I think the jungle stairs at the end need to change, though. I will say one thing. I was not expecting to have so many slime chunks. Or it's very likely just the simple fact that I didn't really calculate things correctly. And these are like off chunks. So I think what we're gonna do is hold off on expanding any of this. Well, any of the slime stuff. Simply because I want to be sure that I actually have the chunks correct. At least that way, if I know that I have the chunks correct, I can work on actually spawn-proofing that area. Whether it be with carpet or something like that, since, well, light level does not affect the slimes, which is great and very annoying at the same time. As far as I know, it doesn't affect the slimes. But I have quite a few ideas for this area. We can build in the water stuff early, since the slimes won't spawn in water. But any sort of grassland or anything like that, I would like to wait until I can actually confirm where the heck the chunks are. Although it's gonna be a hot minute, I think. If there's one mod that I'll definitely be using, it'd be Mini Hood. That's gonna help a lot with future builds I very much want to do. It'll just be a heck of a time saver. And I think that becomes available in 1.8. So when that comes around, that'll definitely be in addition to the world. However, we got, 4 more updates to go through before we get to that. Oh, I do love this. Okay, but I think that's going to do it for this one. Next time, I definitely want to work on doing some connectivity for the base. And figuring out what sort of design and whatnot we want to do for this area, leading up to this area, and also a path going towards the storage room. Since we don't have one right now, and I have to parkour jump around here, which is fun, but I would like to have a nice path. And before we go, though, I would like to show you the area that I was talking about in the last episode, about making a bridge to the desert, since it's not that far away from here. So just this direction. So I definitely want to level out this area and make it more accessible for me. But over here, through the woods to grandmother's house we go. We have quite a few chasms. Okay, maybe not chasms, but big gaps. So here we could make a bridge all the way across. And then up here we could definitely make a staircase to get up to the mountain over there. So I definitely want to actually connect the parts of the world instead of just using the nether for travel. And I would at some point like to make just a big field of crops. I think that'd be kind of cool. And over the hill over here is the farming desert that I'm currently using. So just between those peaks is the desert. So we'd make a staircase up here and maybe a bridge that kind of slopes down and goes between the two peaks right there. But I definitely want to work on that just throughout different episodes. Not make it one full episode, because that's going to be a lot of work. And it'll take quite a bit of time to work everything out. But that is a future project that I very much want to actually work on. So with all that said, hopefully you did enjoy. I know there wasn't a whole lot of, well, there wasn't a whole lot going on other than just me trying to find those potatoes and carrots. And finishing off that little area to make it prettier. But next episode it'll be much more building, and I do want to work on some redstone bits. Probably the 3x3, and kind of finagle with that and figure out what the heck to do. Oh yeah, they definitely changed. They sadly changed the weapons now. So now it each has to match what it's supposed to be used for. Sad day. Alright, you take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.